The other day, my neighbor called me and she was, hey, hey, guess what? And I was like, what? So and so got sick with this turbo thing, Turbo? Oh, I might have an idea of what could have been the cause, but I don't talk about it. It's pointless. And I was like, oh dear. And then she says, that's not it. There's more. There's more. Yeah. The son, which probably half of his age, got sick with a turbo thing simultaneously. And I'm like, yeah, that's not coincidence. But I said to myself, what a tragedy, because I know those people. You know, I'm like, okay, thanks for the heads up, I suppose. But I was thinking about it. Why do they obsess? What seems to be the main subject of discussion amongst the locals here, you know, of course, people argue about the weather, argue about politics, not so much about politics, but more about the weather. They might also mention sports. I think they go for politics whenever they drink. Yeah, whenever they have a glass or two, they might start. If I was the leader, I would do this, that, and the other. And it's completely, mental. But their, opinion about politics is completely mental. Secretly, almost everybody, is a little uh, a tyrant. Secretly. I call them little Hitlers or little Stalins. Everybody has got the potential. If you give them wings, they would, oh my, bring about a dystopia. Anyway, I was thinking about it. These people are actually afraid. They are afraid of that experience, afraid of what's coming. And they shouldn't be afraid, but it's, I don't know, it's a cultural thing, I suppose. To be afraid of the future and afraid of passing away, afraid of the unknown, maybe. I say they are being selfish, egotistic. I say they are being masochistic, sadist, even. I say all those things not because I'm a pessimist. Oh, because it's real, it's realistic. If they were altruistic, if they were positive, they wouldn't care much about who has passed away and the details. No, they would care more about who is coming into being. They would care if they were being treated well, if they had proper education, because the new generations are going to be the future. Yes. And if you don't care about the future, if you don't care about, and you only obsess over death, uh, it means you are egocentric. You are not altruistic. You're not, an altruistic person is someone who sees, you know, the big picture, quote unquote, and makes arrangements in long term. The self centered, the more narcissistic, almost psychopathic, they only care about the now. That's why whenever they play their game, their move too much, they roll the dice too much, and you notice the conspiracy. You notice there's an agenda. Um, is because it's not going fast enough. They want things to happen in their lifetime. That's why they play their move too much, and that's why we notice that the agenda. They want things to happen in their lifetime, and because they are selfish and egocentric. It's all about them. An altruistic person thinks generations ahead. Yeah? doesn't care about the details of how one passes away or any of that sort. People should be throwing parties, you know, instead of doing. They do the opposite around here. Everybody is pretending, for the most part, pretending to be sad, and everybody's sad, and everybody dresses in a different color, and they make a monument which looks like an apartment complex. They call it a cemetery. It's almost like an apartment complex, and there's a place, a drawer, which they put the ashes or the casket, and they have to pay rent as well. You know, you have to pay rent every year, and you have to keep it clean. It's just for appearances. And I noticed between women, men don't really care, but women are almost in competition who has the prettiest, grave. It's all about competition and keeping appearances. Uh, I just don't get it's a woman thing, 100%. Anyway, I think I'm gonna shut up. Have a nice day.